Hello, you guys. Welcome to my Q&A. I posted on my community tab saying that I was going to be doing a Q&A today for a video. I haven't done one since Vlogmas, which is so crazy because I literally did one once a week during Vlogmas and I miss it. I just thought that they were such a nice way for us to communicate with one another, and they're just, I love them. I love doing them. So I definitely want to keep doing them, maybe like a bi-weekly thing on this channel, because maybe once a week is an overkill, but I don't know, they're like kind of my favorite thing. So I posted on my community tab telling you guys to ask me some Q's and I'll give you my A's, and that's just what we're gonna do for today's video. Do a little catch up. Someone said, are there any brands you had to ask to stop sending you PR packages? There have definitely been like a few brands that have sent Carly and I like skincare and makeup, and I think there's one that we asked specifically to no longer send, not because we don't like the brand, I forget what it was, to be completely honest, but it's not because we didn't like the brand, it's just because it was so much stuff that we would continuously get, like 3-4 packages of skincare a month, and like that's kind of unnecessary for anyone. So we asked to have those stop being sent, but then there were a few others that I think they're still being sent to our old address, so we just kind of got like let off with those ones. When COVID is over, if that ever happens, will you and TJ honeymoon somewhere and where at? I feel like we'll probably go on our honeymoon after we have the actual wedding. Not just like when COVID is over. I really want to go to Greece. I really want to go to Italy, but who knows? I can't really think about traveling right now. Like, it doesn't even excite me anymore, which is so sad. It just makes me like depressed that we've been in this for such a long time and like we're literally not allowed to go places. The thought of traveling just like makes me really sad because it was such a big part of our life. We loved traveling and like going to other countries and all that stuff, but hopefully all will be well someday soon. What is the mask company you are always talking about? Someone responded, Treefort and Sunday School are the two that I remember and order from. Those are definitely the two brands that I would highly recommend. Treefort Lifestyle and Sunday School masks. They are great. How mad does it make you seeing all these influencers out and about during the pandemic when you've been super responsible the whole time? Okay, the thing for me is like it's not just influencers who are out and about during the pandemic, it's like so many people. Like it just makes me mad seeing anybody just like living their life normally, I guess. At the beginning I was really sad because I was like, I don't understand. Like I really don't understand. So I would say for the first like 6 months I was like pretty depressed about it all. And then I kind of got a little better into like, okay, I can't like spend all of my time being sad about things that I can't change. Like I can't dictate how people live their life. So I kind of had this mindset of just like control what I can control and like do my part. But now it has been like coming up on a year and I'm just like, I don't understand anyone who just like doesn't wear a mask or like hangs out with large groups of people. Like it still doesn't make sense to me, and like I just don't know if that's something that I'll ever be able to actually understand. I want to make it really clear, like with this question, it doesn't make me, to me it's not like a comparison. Like I'm not like, oh I'm good, you're bad, because I don't think that's what this is about. I think it's like I'm doing what I feel like is right, and I don't logically or emotionally understand why other people wouldn't do that. So it's not, am I explaining that right? I don't know. You get it. Do you know when you can get vaccinated? No. I know that people my age, we're not gonna get it for a while because we're not like a high risk group. Has there ever been a time you and Carly thought about stopping YouTube? Oh, I would say no. I don't think that we've ever been like, ugh, I don't want to do this anymore, which is great. I think the only thing that has been difficult is obviously like during this past year, it's like, God, we don't know what to post. So we're just like kind of down on ourselves about it. And it's just really frustrating, but it's not that we don't want to do it. It's just that we're like kind of burnt out because we have no idea what to do. And it's like, I've said it a million times. Someone just turn on a shower. Sorry if you can hear that. That's annoying now, huh? I'm gonna stop for a second. I think someone's taking a shower. Okay, they finished showering. How has your stomach been? pretty much like it's always been. Really just great. It's literally exactly the same as it was before I did the cleanse, so like, I guess it is what it is. Top 3 places you would realistically move to after Los Angeles. I'm sorry, what was that? Los Angeles. I would say either New York, Massachusetts, or Utah. Who do you watch on YouTube regularly or semi-regularly? Let's see who's in my subscription box. I would say regularly I watch Shelby and Monica Church because they have been redoing a house in Palm Springs, and you guys know I love like home renovation stuff. I think it's great, and they're really interesting, so I watch them, and that's it. Literally, I don't watch YouTube. I'm so bad. And then I watch like TJ's vlogs, Carly's vlogs, and that's it. Like, really. Someone said, Carly, do you plan on doing a house tour? I'm Erin. Will you have a wedding celebration with friends and family this year or next year? Well, we rescheduled for this year, but like, who f***ing knows? Probably gonna have to postpone it for a 3rd time based on our timeline. Like, should have sent out invitations in like January, but just didn't even do it because I'm so like tired of bothering people, which I feel like is so sad and like ruining this experience for me. And I just like, literally, I'm just like, I don't care anymore. Just like, what's the point of even telling anybody, because it's just gonna get moved again. Like, it's so f***ing annoying. Sorry, now I'm venting and I'm getting mad. I normally don't think about it, but it's just like, ah, God. And it's so far, it's like at the end of the year too. Like, it's not even like it's in like June. It's just so annoying. Favorite thing about Utah? Just the scenery. It's beautiful. Like, we could be skiing and I'm just looking like, how is this place real? Even just driving, it's beyond beautiful. It is so pretty in both the winter and the summer. It's just like, I literally can't believe that it's a real place. And there's so many places like that too. Like, we drove through Montana and I fell in love with Montana. I felt like I was breathing real fresh air for the first time in my life. But yeah, Utah's just so pretty and I stan it here. I really stan it. Everyone is getting COVID tested and meeting their friends. Why is that not happening with you guys and the rest of the Vlog Squad members? I think it's pretty clear now that testing is not an accurate form of like determining whether or not you have COVID, especially with rapid testing. That's more just like, do you have it right now? Are you experiencing, like, you could get rapid tested one day and literally be positive the next day, because it's just like seeing if it's in your system now. I think that they've made it very clear that the only way to get an accurate testing is to quarantine for 14 days and then get tested to make sure that you don't have it. So unfortunately, that's the case, which is crazy because I feel like even like last summer when Carly and we got tested and like went down to Palm Springs, like, so naive. Like, I literally thought that that was like a good basis for determining whether or not it was okay. But like, there is the incubation period now of 10 to 14 days. We can literally get tested and still have COVID. Also, the testing is very inaccurate, which we have also learned. What happened to all the wedding money David got you? Guys, I literally paid for everything already. Like, we were weeks away from our wedding. Everything has already been paid for. So like, I can't get any of the money back, even if we wanted to. So it's happening. What is one of your favorite things about Utah? Cafe Rio. I am fully obsessed with Cafe Rio, and I'm so sad the past few times that we've come here, we obviously like don't go anywhere or stop anywhere along the way, and we've passed like a few Cafe Rios, and I'm just like, oh my God, I would do anything for Cafe Rio right now. It is so good. I love Cafe Rio. Mary Bell, I'm going to rapid fire your questions. Did those car sickness glasses work for you? No, they were bad and I wouldn't recommend buying them. How are your new ski goggles working out? They are everything. They are perfect and I love them. Did the colon cleanse from the doctor help? It worked, but I am now back to like the same as I was before. Will you and Carly film more videos in your backyard together, or are you going to wait for the vaccine? I don't think we'll wait for the vaccine, but it's just really tough because we're like a 4-person group now. So like Nolan will go and do his own stuff and Carly will do her own stuff, and like TJ and I will do our own stuff. So it's just a little tough right now with how bad the numbers are in LA because we're not fully isolating, like we're still going places. It's more or less just like waiting for things to be a little bit better, to feel a little bit more comfortable. I wouldn't say that I'm waiting for the vaccine. Will Candy have any new designs soon? God, it's been like a year in the making trying to figure out merch, but we definitely want to put some stuff out, and it's just really hard getting what you want and making sure that it is good quality, a good price, and we really just don't want it to be like YouTuber merch, so it's definitely been like a little bit of a process, but we've been working on it. So hopefully sometime soon. I think that's going to be it for today. There were a lot of like repeat questions or like same general questions. So hopefully I answered yours. And if I did not, I'll probably be chatting in the comments for a little bit. So feel free to comment anything you want to know below. Thank you guys so much for watching. Make sure to like and subscribe, and I will see you when I feel like it next. Bye.